Oh, just trying to get comfortable. So earlier this year, I did a video that chronicled my Empire Flippers experience. I was a first-time Empire Flippers buyer, and I did a video that just sort of laid out step-by-step my experience, and I hope that by posting that video that it would help other people who were considering using Empire Flippers or maybe some other broker to purchase a website. It wasn't my intention to come off as an expert or anything else, but to just share my experience. So I thought it would be time, if you came to the channel for that purpose and have stuck with me throughout that time, that I could do just a quick update on where that is at and then go back and look in hindsight whether or not I would do it again. Would I do it the same way, or do I have any regrets? So first of all, just to summarize what it is that I bought and what it is that I did and what it is I'm willing to share and not share. Earlier in the spring, I went ahead and started doing due diligence on some websites through Empire Flippers. I put down the deposit and then started getting the information about a couple of different sites. For the most part, I was looking at sites that were in the under $50,000 range that were focused on AdSense. And so the package that we're talking about today was an AdSense only earning site. And it was actually a handful of sites, some of them which were monetized and some which were not. During due diligence, I identified some pretty significant issues with the package, and I concluded that I didn't agree with Empire Flippers' valuation of the site and the multiple. But I thought that the package had some real potential. So I went ahead and made an offer on the package, but for dramatically less than it was listed for. And basically what happened is they laughed at me. So I cut bait and said, it's cool, no worries, good luck, have a nice day, whatever. But apparently the site didn't sell because they came back to me a while later and asked if I was still interested in the site. So again, I made what I would consider a fairly lowball offer for the site. And after some negotiations, we were able to come to an agreement on a sale price. Ultimately, I ended up paying about between 65 and 70% of the asking price. I've never shared on this channel what I spent, and I've never said 100% what it is that the sites earn. Some people like to share their whole entire personal finance portfolio. And ultimately, where I am in my YouTube journey, I'm not entirely comfortable with doing that. People say, oh, I have to know how much money you make because I want to know whether or not I can trust you and trust the advice that you are giving. Well, I'm not trying to sell you anything, and I'm not too worried one way or another about whether or not you believe me. But here's what I will tell you. The package was listed for under $50,000, and it is in the tech space. After migration, the sites were earning right away, and thus far I have 5 months worth of data to report. But rather than give you numbers, what I will do is just tell you what sort of percentage of the original purchase price I have earned back through AdSense. At just over 5 months in so far, the site has earned 25% of the original purchase price. So that should give you a fairly good idea of how the package is performing. Yes, I know that I will have to pay taxes on that amount, so net what ends up in my pocket is going to be less than that. I expect that by the 2-year anniversary of buying this package, if I hold the package that long, I will have earned all my money back. Now, is there any guarantee that I will ever earn all of my money back? Naturally, anytime we're talking about websites, the answer is no. There is no guarantee. The sites that I bought through Empire Flippers in this package rely primarily upon organic search traffic from Google. Naturally, the sites are vulnerable to Google updates. If you follow this channel, you'll know that I have posted previously about some of these sites having some trouble with surviving, overcoming, dealing with the Google algorithm updates and it is actually because of these updates that, and I can definitely blame these updates for the fact that I've only earned 25% of my original investment back. At the time that I purchased these sites, the AdSense revenue on a monthly basis was actually twice what it is now. I think perspective is really important when looking at what the site is earning. Yes, I could be upset or maybe regretful that the site is not earning what it was when I made my offer on it. Maybe I could say it was a bad decision. Maybe I could say that I got taken, but I don't look at it that way. Yes, the sites have struggled. No, the sites are not earning what it was. Do I have some concerns in the future about the performance of the sites? Yeah, definitely. If given the opportunity, would I purchase these sites again? And that's really a great question. I think if I could go back with a time machine and take all the knowledge that I have learned from this experience and go back around to when I was looking at the sites, the answer is no. I don't think I would buy these sites again. That being said, buying those sites and going through what I have gone through in the last 5 or 6 months has dramatically improved my knowledge, confidence, and skills and abilities. And frankly, making videos videos on YouTube here about that experience has connected me to a ton of people. So for those reasons, knowing what I know now, even knowing that the sites were going to struggle with the algorithm, and frankly, it was something that I suspected was going to happen anyway, which is why I lowballed the package in the first place, I think I would do it again. Ultimately, the sites are earning month on month. I'm learning every day more about what I can do to improve the sites and to overcome the challenges of the Google algorithm. I'm working on improving the sites and also diversifying the traffic origins and the earning sources, so it's not just through AdSense. Naturally, I still have concerns about the sites, and I'm definitely going back and forth right now about whether or not this is a buy and hold sort of situation. I love that they're earning month on month. I'm gaining tons of valuable experience, but I wouldn't be surprised, honestly, to see myself next year, after I've held the sites for at least a year, to return to Empire Flippers to see if someone else wants to take them on. That's what I have today, everyone. Thank you so much for watching. Before you go, do me the favor of going down to the comments and letting me know, are you looking at buying or selling a website? And if so, what are your burning questions? What do you feel like you need to know before you go down that road? I love making content around the questions that people actually have and the knowledge that they actually feel like they need. And as always, thank you so much for watching. We'll see you in the next one.